Jo. Så tror jeg, vi er på. Der er billede igennem. Der er billede igennem på Twitch i hvert fald. Så se om der kommer billede igennem på YouTube live. Det gjorde der der. Det var sgu fandme med dejligt. Yes, jamen vi er på. God tirsdag. Og vi er klar til noget... til Other Worlds. Det glæder jeg mig til. Vi startede i går. Lige så stille. Og nu fortsætter vi bare i dag. Vi har en off-day i morgen. Og så har vi torsdag og fredag, hvor vi også streamer. Måske også i weekend. Nu får vi lige se, om jeg får tid til det. Det må vi se. Så har vi en lille overraskelse på søndag, hvad vi egentlig streamer i næste uge. Vi prøver selvfølgelig at få afsluttet The Other Worlds. Men ja, hvis folk kan gætte det, så må de jo skrive ned i kommentarfeltet. Eller hvis de kommer lidt senere, ind med streamer som et, lige kom en lille, ja, hvor I vil lige gætte på, hvad vi tror, vi kommer faktisk også til at streame fra næste uge af. Så, men jeg glæder mig faktisk ret meget til det. Det er jo ikke fordi, jeg egentlig sidder og finder til at spille, jeg synes, der er dårlige, men der er nogle spil, jeg er sådan... Jeg har det sådan lidt, okay, der er nogle spil, der kunne måske være... De er ret spændende selvfølgelig, men er det lige noget, der fanger mig, det her? Det er sådan, der er nogle spil. Jeg ved, det her spil, det fanger mig. Jeg har også spillet det før, en del gange før. Så det... Og der er også en grund til det, men jeg skal nok vente til det næste uge, hvorfor jeg egentlig har valgt at spille det. Så det... Men jeg tænker måske bare, at vi skal lige så stille komme i gang med at spille The Other Worlds. Vi jo sidste gang, altså i går, der spillede vi jo på den der, på den der intro-område der. Og så vores første version, det var egentlig, at vi skulle finde noget materiale til vores rumskib, så vi kunne flyve op til det, der hedder Groundbreaker, som er sådan en stor rumstation. Og det er vi så kommet op til nu her. Vi har allerede 2 companions. Vi har, hvad hun hedder, hende her, mekanikeren, og så har vi vikar Max, ham der præsten, som er sådan lidt, han er sådan lidt ulden, kan man sige. Sådan. Han er ikke sådan en typisk præst, skal vi sige det sådan. Han kan i hvert fald nogle ting, som man måske ikke lige lærer på præsteskolen, eller præsteseminariet hedder det i Danmark. så skal vi ikke bare fucking komme i gang med det her spil her. Så. Alright. Vi har jo vores fantastiske AI, som egentlig, hun freaker mig lidt ud.
Welcome back, Captain.
Ada.
How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Fordi nogle gange tænker man, hun er bare en almindelig computer AI, og så nogle gange så kommer hun med sådan nogle menneskelige følelser, hvor jeg bare siger, okay, der ligger et eller andet mere under det her. Så, I don't know.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little...
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking...
Keep talking, Mills. Now's not a good time.
So, go space yourself.
You must really want to trunch it through your teeth. Do what you want.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me.
Overs.
But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself.
Satan, mand.
He's a
Holy
Spacer's
fuck.
chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming.
Så
Guy
det
thinks he
så
can
en helt
push
almindelig
me around
Brøndby-fan.
because he's some sky-high
Han.
foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker.
Gennemsnits Brøndby-fan.
Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Det tror jeg, du gjorde.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, hey, not for nothing. But I saw you want... Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you.
Got a sec? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got... I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all... I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my... But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about... All I'm looking for is a few pointers.
Okay.
Thanks, Captain. Did you want to talk about it?
Hmm.
That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months. She had, expected or not. Could be.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world.
How to get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford,
Udom.
our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take... If I had to take a guess as to why...
Okay.
You take the star... Oh, Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Is there anything else? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar... Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our...
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along?
Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the Board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independence. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably.
Det er meget fint.
Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the Glad to help. Relative to the Board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they aren't rich, but they aren't. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and they're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the Board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a Board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
Selvfølgelig gør det det.
Folks around here will bluster that the Board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You sure you didn't just step off? There's no working with the Board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that. It's a delicate balance, right? We could. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a hand. We push them too hard?
The Board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The Board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
Sure thing. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the... Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. I got a preference for the... You need anything? Be serious.
Alright, cool you.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting,
Yeah,
I must
bounty
kindly
vil jeg
ask
gerne
you
have.
to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for... Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for an... Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone I do hope you're the... Do I look like you're got... Then get... We're the security force. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from... Folks start...
Hi there. What can Groundbreaker... Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for... Anything else? Chief Junlei Tennyson. Her family's...
What's she like?
good as she can be, I guess. She could... Sure is, but she makes... They're run by Miss Hagen. I ought to warn... Let's say there's been times when I heard somebody needed a thing, and somebody else had... Now let's say the one who had the thing suddenly found theirs missing. If anyone asked...
De lorter det bare.
If anybody could prove them criminals, the board would have put some... Against is...
You must admit, there is a beauty to the order.
People... Get some... Oops!
Oh, don't worry.
Can't speak for the captain, but I'm used to...
Awful generous of you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Alright, guys.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
Det kunne jeg i hvert fald.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment.
Just so you can read the book.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's... That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to... All I need is access to a data cartridge from... I'll comb the last 6 months of departure. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons,
Så vi har af quests, guys.
Are you listening to me? You can't keep me out of there. I'm sorry. Am I... Furu? We could have avoided all this...
What's about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I... As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long. Be my guest. If you know some...
What seems to... If only my other... The records say Miss Doyle checked herself. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records. Not without dispensation from Chief June. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical... We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take...
Can't say I've seen you before. If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with... He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes. Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
What's that?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people... Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
Okay, I could try find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. You look out, though.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Sure thing.
Yes? What? Will do.
Hvordan er det på den?
What's that noise?
Okay, det var forkert. Havde jeg ikke fået den?
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. What? No, I didn't do anything. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Alright, I'll fess this part up too. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier Diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope... If I had, you think I'd be... Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond. Anywho, I barely made it out. Or...
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans is the only one. Manuals, maybe.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Any word on Jesse?
Right. Spørgsmålet om vi skal... Altså, jeg har så set lyst til, at vi nok skal snakke med ham der Udom der. Jeg har så set også lyst til, at vi skulle tjene nogle penge.
If they're fresh from the grind.
Jeg tror lige vi skal... Fuck. Jeg glemte lige, at jeg skulle have min... Skal have min bros? Du sendte jeg jo ind. Det er bare fordi, jeg er bare bange for, at de følger mig, når der hvor jeg skulle gå og stelte. Så. Oh, bruh.
Have yourself a...
Nå, så jeg skal simpelthen... De står inde i skibet nu her. Det er lidt træls. Nå, det er det, som det er.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
Ja, så lad os få talt med Udom der, og se om vi kan få overtalt ham til ligesom at blive...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
Det er jo lige... Et hard save.
This is Halcyon News.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were... Has something... Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Skal vi lyve for ham?
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Altså, det lyder lidt federe, hvis spist at rovdyr, end at jeg fik sådan en drop-pot der i hovedet.
Right. You're going important. There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best in... That's... Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
My white whale? All right, I'll tell you what.
It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I
It's
understand.
Der er ikke sur.
Now, if
Der er
you've
ikke sur.
nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to... Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas... That's not unreasonable. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with... I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report... Now, is there... Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Best to be... Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've... Deplorable conduct.
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears... I have few complaints.
Oh, you've noticed my... They're here to keep the peace. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent staff. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, a luxury stateroom. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must...
Alright. Vi skal lige have vores dudes tilbage, guys. Og så skal vi have fundet... Jeg tror, vi skal sagt med hende her, hvad hedder det? John Lay der. Hende der chief engineer. Så det er sådan lidt... der er sådan en del, man kan sige, fraktioner her, som der har forskellige... Man kan sige... Der har forskellige... jeg kan sige, på nogle forskellige, hvad hedder det, de har lidt forskellige dagsordner, ikke? Så det... Det kunne jeg komme ind.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind space travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors
Det der er i forhold til det spil her, guys, det er at, hvad hedder det, at der er ikke noget karma-system. Og det kan jeg egentlig godt lide. Jeg kan godt forstå, hvorfor der er nogle spil, der er karma-systemer, og så synes jeg bare, at der er nogle spil, der er sådan rigtig dårligt implementerede karma-systemer. Men jeg kan godt lide, at her, det er lidt ligesom at sige, nej, altså det ved, det behøver så egentlig, det er fint. Der er ikke noget karma-system her. Det er lidt, det har lidt sådan lidt ligesom, jeg kan ikke forstå hvorfor at man skal. Jeg kan ikke forstå hvorfor spil sådan skal. Især sådan open world spil kan jeg ikke forstå hvorfor man skal ligesom blive straffet for. Det er lidt ligesom at sige, jamen at spil det ligesom gør dig, det spil der ligesom gør sig til dommer for hvad der er rigtigt eller forkert. Så yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Yes, just give me a shot. That... Sure. Mock apple pie? Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to
Lille
hear
øjeblik,
that.
guys. Lille øjeblik.
Thank Thanks, boss.
Jeg tror, hvis det ikke ville have, vi kan max...
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Jeg tror så ikke, vi kan max og hvad hedder hun, Parvati med, som mit team lige nu har. Så. Right,
You watching
cool.
the Aetherwaves last night? I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's
Bruh.
just say it involved a whole mess of talk.
Hvad har jeg? Penge 200. Hvad har vi, Felix? Hvad skal vi have den her? Han er sådan ret tankagtig, er han ikke? Der. Så skal vi dialog, det skal vi gerne have op på... medical vil jeg egentlig gerne have på 30. Når jeg breaker våbnet, så får jeg 20% chance for at få ekstra. Okay, fair. Persuade. Okay, cool. Felix, hvad er han? Grenade launcher og tossball stick. Parvati. Har vi en bedre gruppe til hende? Nå, 132, det er vist meget fint. Hvad med Vikor? Max. Og 110. 93. Basically kan vi godt sælge alt vores egen, resten af lortet. Og vi skal møde hende, John Leder. Det tror jeg godt, at hvad hedder hun, hende der på Parvati, der hun gerne møde. Det sådan lyder rimelig entusiastisk over at møde hende. Så vi skal lige snakke med John Leder. Jeg tror også, vi skal solgt noget af vores harpengud.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Det venter vi lige med senere. Skal vi snakke med Ellie også, for hvad hun har at sige? Hun er så på en
Wish I
slave.
could say it was good to see you, Elder. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits. If you're looking for a
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, but we can say I'm She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
Don't tell me you tried.
What can I say? Something about people telling me I can't do a thing that just makes me itch to prove them wrong. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked.
Nah.
Probably would have caught me if just...
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet. You won't be sorry. Traveling...
Welcome to the...
Alright, cool. Det, der siger mig mest, det er sådan, at Parvati, hun er det der evige optimist der. Selvom hun er virkelig, virkelig uld i kanten, hende der Ellie der. Nå, vi skal lige...
Must be housed on a sublevel.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the... Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like... So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just that.
I'm headed to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right... We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders.
What's going on here?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into... Only the board has access to new parts. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker...
You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to If you could find some way to solve... Good. Once you've obtained the...
Alright, cool. Skal vi lige...
This whole...
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati.
Slide in the DMs. Okay, slay.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great.
Alright, cool jo. Så vi skal ned i... Hvad? Vi skal ned i det der the back.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Jeg tror lige, vi har til, hvad vi kan, guys. Det gør vi. Det synes jeg. Det synes jeg godt, vi kan tillade os. Det har vi skal fange. Bruh.
Look at this, right? Time to feed.
Is this what carbon...
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psycho.
You came with the crew. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a... Listen to the... Alive...
Incoming!
Nope.
We are victorious.
Der er vi ikke nu. Bro, der er vi ikke nu.
Even the proverbial unwanted.
What is weak side hen? What is weak side hen? Der, ben, ben. Tak. Skulle vi ikke gøre det uden... Skulle vi ikke gøre det uden violence? Det er lidt for sent nu, guys. Det er lidt for sent nu. Jeg skal solgt noget alt var slort der, bro. Jeg skal lige have den her der. Det er sjovt, at de var så lidt, altså, det er jo forbrydere, der er hernede. Alligevel, så det hedder det, så anses det for at stjæle det, jeg gør, når jeg tager alle deres ting. Kan jeg lade, hvis jeg siger selv value. $133 per varte, hvad har du? 131. 106. Hvor er du den der dude? Alright, så de er døde nu her. Og så skal vi... bare se, om der var lidt... Jeg synes, der var et eller andet her.
May's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Var det det? Okay. Så der er en fredelig måde at gøre det på, guys. Det er bare lige sådan. Altså, det er ikke... det her, det er jo ikke... Baldur's Gate 3, hvor alt har en fredelig måde at gøre det på. Eller, det er ikke alt. Men der er fandme meget, hvor du kan komme igennem uden at... uden faktisk at slås. Så... Just, bare så I ved det. Men ja, det... Her er der altså nogle gange, hvor du bare skal... hvor du skal smadre lidt hoveder. Det dræber du mennesker. Så... Ja. Jeg har også set, at... jeg snakker lidt om, at Mafia 3, det er jo et spil, jeg kommer... Ikke Mafia 3, Mafia The Old Country, det vil jeg gerne... det har jeg nok valgt lige at skubbe lidt. Hvad hedder det? Det er valgt at skubbe, indtil det kommer på tilbud, og det kan lyde så... Det kan lyde fucking grådigt, at jeg siger det, men... jeg føler bare ikke, at... jeg føler ikke, at det var... at det var noget, jeg skulle i gang med nu her. Så som sagt, jeg venter. Men jeg kunne se, at spillet, det... der kom det vildeste, at der kan komme kontroverser omkring, i forhold til, altså i gamerverden, holy shit, der skal meget lidt til. Men her handlede det simpelthen om, at spillet havde ikke sådan en svømmemekanik. Altså, så vidt jeg ved, så ligger spillet ikke op til, så ligger spillet ikke op til, at man, at man skal sådan, altså du kan sige, ud og svømme. Det ligger heller ikke op til, at sådan er sådan, jeg tænker, når man skal ud og svømme, så sådan, for måske lige for, det kan være, at der er en anden måde, du ligesom kan tilgå en verden på, en mission på, eller andet. Det synes jeg ikke, det ligger op til. Not gonna lie. Det synes jeg ikke.
You look like some...
Itching to whack someone.
Så I don't know. Jeg synes bare, det nogle gange, så bliver det sgu sådan lidt... det bliver sgu lidt dumt, det der. Det er nogle gange, jeg føler, at ting, de bliver bare kastet... De bliver sådan... At det bliver sådan en... at det bliver... Bare for folk, de skal være sure.
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Jeg synes, det var et dansk... Der. Kom, jeg har min armer her. Kan de... Repair 107. Okay.
You should give our latest product. Have a look.
Persuade, vi ikke have på den før. Det gør vi. Så engineering arbejder vi frem imod, at den også kommer op på 40. Så kan vi i hvert fald for component breakdowns. Så 20 ekstra chancer for basic mod. Yes, cool. Cool.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of terrorists in this realm. Report any sightings to your local Horde embassy.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
You've returned, and in good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA.
Well, don't worry.
I'm genuinely...
Okay. Så bliver jeg ikke færdig. Okay. Safe.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanical suited up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can.
bottleneck?
Max, jeg kan ikke stå i vejen, du er. God damn it. Tak. Thank you very much.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pump. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pump.
Alright.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Bruh. Well done, team.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular scheduled advertisement for the following.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling up. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gayan, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panel...
Is that honest?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago.
Tuck.
Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than... You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Euron Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please.
How to keep the border at a safe distance.
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong.
Alright. Så skal vi lige have tjekket, hvad vores... Ja, 71. Whatever. 40. Så resten. Den ene smider vi i tech. Yes.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
You aiming to send a message? Well, yeah. The comm center routes all messages within 2... Of course, we're about to go dead, so... Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. The event's forecasted to last for months. That'll put the whole system... We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline. Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the... But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting... I should say no, but why not? Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading. Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth. The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any I'm sure the state... It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Alright, så hvad har vi så? Vi skal snakke med Gladys. Så har vi en masse sidequests, vi skal tage.
Well,
jeg sidder bare og tænker, det vejer noget, gør det ikke super meget, men...
welcome.
Så jeg tænker, at vi skal snakke med, jeg ved, at hun... jeg tror, vi skal snakke med Gladys, fordi så kan vi komme derfra, videre fra derfra. Og så... Der var der...
Rex office used to be in the docking base? Yeah, but...
I don't know.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Sugar Gel, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets, now with 12% more crunch.
If it's between the unreliable and the rest and go,
How do you... Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. Fine, as long as the board keep... Chief Tennyson holds the ship to... Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a... She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think... Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this... There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox, while Junlei Tennyson lives in Bree... Of course,
Der har hun ikke trade? Okay. Mystisk. Så, taler lige med
Bless my
Gladys.
heart. A stranger
Ja,
come
Gladys.
knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar
Hvad fanden er det,
cookies
der
are?
er stemmeskuespiller til?
Made without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Jeg synes, jeg kan kende den. Gladys voice sector. Nej, det ved jeg sgu ikke, hvad. Jeg synes bare, jeg kunne kende til dem.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might... Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Do you know Edna over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the ground. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of...
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. And if someone set up... Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need... If you should find a secret worth selling, the more we got, the...
So you need someone to snoop around for you.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Cookies?
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of... Don't forget to come find...
Jeg holder åben. Holy shit! 666. Bro. Ah. Så skulle vi ikke lige have lidt på teknik her. Ja, det tager vi.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Right, so let's
Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Bruh.
Welcome back, Captain. Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving... What?
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Ellie, cirka.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. What's there to know? With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss, it doesn't exactly... I'm count. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there.
Alright, så vi har fået Ellie. 160. 126. Grenade launcher og touchpoint-stik. Plasma. Pavati, hvad har hun af armor? Engineering. Sådan. Ved Pavati, så vil Ellie med 9, 6. Godt.
no security. Hell of a welcome.
Yo.
Warning. Having obstruction.
Looks like we missed the fun.
Dude.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
What happened there?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
You said the rap broke loose. Did you have them kicked up?
Forget I said anything. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pit. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything... Distress call from... Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Hey, dude.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it.
End your life?
Oh,
What the fuck?
not actually one of them, are you?
No. Did you set the distress call?
Yes, yes.
To
Anton
Josh,
Crane,
to ham?
lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked.
Under control. That's from my standing. What are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
But what cancelled the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Tell me what you're actually doing here. I'll let them know myself.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
This is all about toothpaste.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Yeah? Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective.
You can cast it however you like it. It's just so what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidon. If those cretins get their hands on my research...
Achieve the research check. You want us to tell your Raptidon's problems?
Yes, But don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish. The research is in the safe in my office. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town. My protege. I sent... That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. Of course they do. Please don't. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
Says this guy's already rat fodder.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill. Over the garage.
You think the other 16?
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. Want to treat yourself before you go? I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visit. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporates.
Do you get satisfying onto Cleo's products?
Can't say I do. Any Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo
Det der
products.
can-tuner der, de sælger.
These days, we don't get much in the way of variety.
Det lyder ikke særlig lækkert.
Typical pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony.
Why is this place called the 7th bar?
I'm so glad you
17th bar.
asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people, truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 corporates still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7.
How do I make any more money with so few people in town?
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed.
Skal vi købe the health, guys? Er vi god i det?
Sure.
Har hun ikke noget? Hun har ingen health. Okay, okay. Nå.
I told you, you're staying put. You're not listening. We can stop this.
Så det var ham, der dude. Det var mere... Er der andre?
You're underestimating the importance of the 8th back.
Blankenship, she's okay. But Lunsford has the highest rate of foot.
14, 16, okay. Require entrance research.
I got 500 bids on the Darlings taking the finals this year.
The stats are better.
Bruh.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
Where were you when the Outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. Sure. Loyal. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Extracting how?
In certain social situations.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Yeah, I don't really want to know anymore. Cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public.
So get down the road. When I get the...
My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. It should have been running this...
So this stuff is valuable.
No, I mean...
Okay, side quest.
So, hoping to score some free samples?
Ugh. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Skulle vi lige få det der research der, guys? Det herinde.
Outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick.
Fucking terminal ham der. Hold kæft, den har terminal tungang. What are you talking about?
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and...
I'm here to help someone set out a distress call.
Oh! No, they got the carbon then. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device.
If you run away from your capacity, that you can bypass that circuit and save a little power.
Why? No. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander has... I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output... Say, you wouldn't happen to have... Blast.
36. Nå, okay. Nu er 37 holy cow. Alright, guys. Hvad har vi så? Vi har en masse sidequests, har vi ikke?
That's a good week of work just to get the engine to turn over. You reckon that's how the bad guys got there?
The bad guys. Yes, the bad guys. Ellers så håber jeg, folk de er klar. De er i gang med... De er i gang med, hvad er det, anden... Første... nyt skoleår, sorry. Det var Lex. Dejligt. Eller hvad?
Isn't this pretty, Captain? I love all the trees. We ought to go places like this more.
Det er Ellie, du er Ellie, fuck hell.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Jeg skal bare huske at break de der våben dernede. Det er bare fordi, så går jeg bare kæmpe lager af et eller andet sted ubrugelige våben. Ja.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on it.
The real covert lab.
The real covert lab. Yo, disco.
Who the... You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the...
You're in charge of the security.
That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you. Bad news is, we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab.
So it's a stalemate.
For now. I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire. Damn mechanicals have always been more trouble than they're...
Holding the attacks down there, a place like this must have more than one exit.
The garage and the front door are it. These bastards got in through the vent system, but we locked that down. They're not getting back out that way without... Why you want... What for?
I'm going down to these guys. I don't want to get trapped by the door you locked behind you.
Fair point. Here's a key card to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass. Just don't knock over it. Who, me? I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, soap or something? I don't know. Years back they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane. Oh, the pay ain't much, but it's never...
You've got nice views and more.
Unexpected noise report.
Incoming! Wow.
Godt, der kan jeg ikke åbne. Skal jeg bruge hacking? Hvad? Fik jeg quit på den? Okay, fair. Fair nok.
Here they come!
Hvad har vi? Armor 26? Ja, hvorfor ikke? Det... Hvad med Ellie? Ellie. Kan godt bruge sådan en her. Den der. Og så ser vi lige... Den der ser vi lige... Breakdown, yes. Right. Der var et slåskamp her. Tactical shotgun. Weapons part. Don't mind if you do. Du har sgu... Nej!
I'm gonna guess that all the nothing in that safe isn't what we were expected to find.
Hvad har vi der? Det var 180, 137. Men den giver energi. Og det gør den ikke, den der. Hvad siger med Ellie? Hvad har hun? 160 handgun. Light damage. Det kan vi godt. Det kan vi sgu godt slet. Ikke slet.
You reckon it's normal in a world like this to just leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
Hvordan? Det giver 168. Hvad har Ellie egentlig af nærkampsvåben? 126. Pavati 100. Der. Og så ser vi lige.
Hey! You... Oh, good. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's I suppose it doesn't... Let's make a deal. The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo Security's the other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the wraps. So you lied about not knowing Crane. I suppose I do not... We liberated that research. We did not steal it. And yes, a few scientists...
Why would you do something like that?
This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We live... I prefer freedom Come on now. Because Crane is a tool?
Ja, det er han egentlig. Kind of what are we talking?
The research I carry is valid. You might be the first stroke... Sell it, of course. Nothing beyond the...
Okay.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Never mind.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
Plasma cutter portal, blah blah blah. Det... $242. Ellie. Got a new weapon for you. For en hjelm. 21. Ellie. Armor. 21, 15. Det tager vi lige der. 26, 9. Bum. Alright. Alright.
Nice and easy. Oh, look at how big she is. Wow. We're not going in there, are we?
No.
regret it.
Kom. Skyd ved dronningen. Mother. Så, kom nu. Stolt. Det gør det uden at dræbe de der... Alright, så vi har 2 ting nu her. Eliminate the outlaws. Ja, det kan vi vel godt. Vi skal slå på hende der fri der, tænker jeg. Så ved jeg, om jeg kan overtale de der bros der til bare at lade den gå forbi. Eller hvad? Prøv lige at quick save der. Jeg har et forslag.
You must thank me. I reckon we got nothing to say to it. You convinced her to let... I gotta believe that all we done... I trust that we all end up where we're... I reckon I don't see any better...
Så er det done, guys. Kæft, jeg kan virkelig godt lide, at jeg har fået smidt nogle skills i Persuade. Holy shit, man. Det giver sådan noget. Det giver også noget til RP'et. Det gør det 100%.
I've never been so... Please tell me you've... And now... Oh, really? Damn and blast. Here, take...
Og så jeg kan sige, hvorfor jeg ikke vil sælge våben, de våben jeg har nu her. Og det er simpelthen fordi, at at jeg kan bedre se, jeg kan bedre se grund til at disable, eller altså gøre den, brække den ned til mindre stykker, end
True professional.
end jeg kan, end jeg kan se, at jeg skal sælge dem. Altså, jeg skal løbe rundt og sælge dem og bruge tid på det. Lige pt. Det ser jeg sådan lidt, at i hvert fald, at det er også det, jeg ligesom oplever, når sådan, jeg har jo spillet spil før. Så kan man sige, hvem er han? Der var sådan en assistent, der skulle lede for det, ikke? Det var der han. Så, det, ja, at det er bedre betalt sig at desample det, eller, hvad hedder det egentlig? Det hedder break it down, okay. Til mindre stykker, til weapons parts og armor til armor parts. Du får alligevel relativt flere penge, når du for eksempel, du får relativt flere penge, når du fuldfører en quest. Så. Og det er også basically derfor, jeg ligesom har sådan, prøver at putte nogle point i, for eksempel i, hvis du kigger på min skills. Jeg er ikke helt nørdet techie. Jeg er ikke helt techie, men jeg prøver alligevel at putte det op i, så engineering. Det kommer op, så jeg faktisk får en gode, får en okay våben. Så.
That's gotta be where Mr. Jameson is. Hope he's okay.
I kan se, hvad det er værd, ikke? 50 salg-value, så ved jeg godt, at jeg får nogle bonusser, ved, når jeg køber eller sælger, så får jeg nogle bonusser, fordi jeg har et relativt høj karisma, men stadigvæk, det er småtterier. Så det... Der er andre, man kan sige, der er andre rollespil, hvor det kan betale sig bedre. Så det skal vi ikke bare sige det sådan. Jeg fik armor, gør jeg ikke? Den er på 26, 14. Der. Hvad med Ellie Pavati? Hvad har hun egentlig under armor? Jeg vil egentlig gerne have, at hendes tekstskill, den er relativt høj. Stadigvæk.
Someone knows how to make an entrance.
Oh, sweeping.
Incoming! Så basically, når jeg sådan går rundt og lige, altså, hvis folk synes, jeg er en loot-goblin, så så er jeg også det. Det er ikke det. Men jeg går basically rundt for at finde weapon spots og ammo. For jeg synes det er lidt irriterende at bruge penge på ammo. Så 45 og check, ikke? Ja, godt. Sådan der. Perks, hvad vil jeg have perks? Companion kills. Godt. Der var lige et våben, der lige skulle. Bum. Ja, tak. Det var nok sådan. Så jeg ved, hvad der står her, guys, fordi jeg har spillet før. Men... Hvis folk gerne vil vide, hvad der står, så gør det, så skal I sige det. Jeg vil også godt lige sige, hvis I spiller sådan et rollespil her, så synes jeg, I skal bruge tiden på at læse de her beskeder her. Fordi det giver virkelig noget til spillet. Som sagt, nu har jeg spillet det, så jeg ved det. Jeg ved, hvad der står, men selvfølgelig, hvis du ikke går op i historien, så er det jo basically lige meget. Så det, hvis du går op i historien, så synes jeg, du skal sige, så skal du bruge tiden på det, fordi det giver sig noget.
Det giver noget
It ain't stealing if no one sees.
til worldbuilding. Og hvis du ikke spiller rollespil for worldbuilding, okay. Så vil jeg sige, så kan du basically lige så godt spille et action RPG. Uden at jeg skal fordærme action RPG'er.
Did someone lift the lockdown? What?
Først, den er bare op og ser sådan, om der er sneaky.
I care about the front door. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file report. It's like he thinks...
You said to rescue you.
Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic precursors from our last test. I'd wager my last... Oh, wonderful!
Så især, hvis folk ikke har spillet Fallout 3 endnu. Men der... Og jeg ved godt, shit man, hvis I... Altså, jeg har så lidt... Hvis I siger, jamen, jeg vil ikke læse, okay, så skal I spille den spil. Det kan lyde virkelig fornærmende. Altså, som om, at de... Men altså, fordi det giver virkelig noget til stemning til spillet. Ellers så er spillet jo bare et first person RPG. Og det ja, det altså det er bare hvis folk ikke nej, spil som I vil, med. Det er bare et godt råd. Når du spiller et RPG, man, så bruger du også tiden på at se, hvad er det for en verden, vi er i. Det er også det. Hvad har vi? Ellie er vel ranged, ikke? Tænker jeg, hovedsageligt. Havarti, hvad kan hun gøre? Range damage. Okay. Men altså, for eksempel er der nogle i Fallout, der er de her vaults der. Og nu skal jeg ikke spoile for meget, men der er nogle vaults, du siger, jamen der kommer nogle fjender, og dem skal du bare plukke stykker. Og hvis du gør det, jamen fair nok, så har du plukket dem i stykker, og så er du basically done med det. Og det er fint, det er fint. Men hvis du så, hvad hedder det... Hvis du så prøver at læse igennem, hvorfor de der fjender, de er der, så giver det bare så meget stemning. Det giver så meget fed stemning i det. Det giver bare så meget, hvorfor er de der. Så. Igen. Jeg skal ikke diktere, hvordan I skal spille et spil. Bare et godt tip. en combat. Nej. Derfor lægger jeg så mange point i crits, guys. Derfor. Men altså, jeg har den... Altså hvis vi skal snakke lidt omkring... det der med at spille... RPG for mekaniks skyld. Så har jeg da en kammerat, der... der for eksempel spiller... Baldur's Gate. Jeg har spillet det igennem... Jeg tror, det er en 3-4 gange eller sådan lignende. Han kender jo godt historien. Så han gør det jo simpelthen for at eksperimentere med forskellige builds. Hvordan han kan få forskellige ting til at fungere sammen. Og det er cool nok. Men altså det igen, det tager du bare spille et RPG. Jeg siger bare, første gang du spiller et RPG, det er bare der, jeg foreslår så at finde en... og læse alt det, I kan i verden. For det giver noget. Det giver noget til worldbuilding. Det giver også noget oftest til stemning. Og som sagt, der er nogle fucking spooky steder i...
Makes you wonder about their lab.
Virkelig der er nogle spooky steder i... I især Fallout, hvor du bare sidder og siger, holy fuck, har de gjort det? Og så, ja. Og den stemning, det får man ikke, hvis man ikke spiller det igennem på nogle måder.
Investigating.
The first ship I crewed on. Captain had to ban Vorst and baked beans.
Så nej, ja, nej, det var bare en lille rant igen, at... ja, men altså, at... der er nogle måder at spille... hvad hedder det, RPG på, og ja. Som jeg synes, eller ikke som jeg giver et tip til, at man skal gøre på. Man skal gøre det på, så... Men jeg vil også sige, så, altså igen, det kommer også på hvilken RPG du spiller, men og jeg er ved at... Er mit våben med at være fuldstændig smadret, der er det. Kan jeg reparere det der? 21.
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
Their mistake.
Så jeg vil godt lige sige, for der er der skal spille, hvad hedder det, The Other Worlds 2. Så det her perk-system her, det kommer til at også være i spillet. Altså i toren. Og jeg synes faktisk, det er genialt. Jeg synes faktisk, det er rigtig, rigtig fedt. Så det giver et eller andet til rollespillet, at hvis du har taget rigtig meget, for eksempel her, jeg har taget rigtig meget damage, plasma damage, så giver den et eller andet, hvor du siger, jeg får et perk point, altså et ekstra perk point, men til gengæld, så hver gang jeg bliver ramt af plasma, så ligger den 25% mere oven i damage. Så det, jeg rejecter på det der, men jeg synes faktisk, det er rigtig, rigtig fedt. Jeg synes, det er et fedt system at have det på. Og Obsidian, de havde jo faktisk, altså dem, der lavede spillet, dengang de lavede, helt tilbage til Fallout New Vegas, der havde de også deres perk-system. Det kom med en fordel, men der kom også en eller anden form for ulempe. Hvilket jeg synes er rigtig, rigtig fedt. For det giver noget til, til rollespillet, så til RP'et. Nå, du blev ramt af, af plasma alt for mange gange. Cool, Så gør det simpelthen, at det slår hårdere, når du er ramt igen. Så det... Så vil du få et helt perk point. Det er jo noget der. Alright, så vi skal lige se på min journal. Tilbage til Anton.
What's left there that's worth...
That no-account fool Porter and his... My research? That's... Did you find my... That is... Excellent. Actually, there is something else. Why do you...
It has to do with reducing food crab and thereby lowering costs.
Yes, but that doesn't... There's something amiss here. It nags at me like a sore tooth, but...
Reducing the habitat of people performing physical labor is potentially life-threatening.
By the architect, this could be a disaster.
Well, you got to research what's...
That would have been enough before, but... You questioning my motives, my
Han har faktisk
compassion,
moral, bro.
is unsettled.
Bro har faktisk moral.
All I cared about before was Byzantium. That's easy for you to say.
Så er der mere? Vi har en del quest vi kan lige indløse her. Så det...
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you asked me to grab the product systematic from the storage.
Ah, what a relief. You... Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a... I see. A proper so be it. Much obliged. Here are your bids. Now, voila! I can finally call this little... Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me...
Okay, fik jeg Vulcan sommer, så fik jeg et våben. 220. Hvad skyder den med? Energi? I'll fucking take it. I'll take it. Hvad? Hvorfor er jeg over en combat lige pludselig? Jeg har en. Tak. Danke. Og så skal vi lige se. Har vi ikke en mere? Hey, my dude.
Any news? Don't keep me in suspense. No kidding? You're the best! This is gonna make me so popular. I need... Only for testing purposes. Quality control.
Sure.
Take this. You earned it.
Yeah. All right. Hvad har vi så? Så har vi mere her, vi kan... Altså... Vi går derhen. Det der, guys. 239,4 crit chance på en gun. Og når vi så rammer, når vi kritter. Holy fuck. Vi har det på 50. Den her 45. Ja. Alright. Så hvis vi bare skal tage den her, så.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nej, det er det større mission, er det ikke? Jeg tror, vi tager tilbage til Groundbreaker. Og så... ja, vi skal også til at stoppe lige om lidt. Så vi går lige op. Jeg vil gerne have Ellie, og jeg vil gerne have Pavati med. Jeg har 8.000. Okay. Ja.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading.
Koster det ikke 10.000? Vi kan se, om vi får en rabat. Det kan jeg sgu ikke huske, guys, om vi får en rabat. Det er så, hvor vi tager den her mission, der er næste gang.
Have you had a moment to look into that little... You don't hurry up. What's that? What'd you turn up? A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. If Auntie Darnation. It sounded like a... I suppose it can't be helped.
Så jeg skal tage noget af det der research der. Okay, fair nok. Så jeg skal simpelthen tjene penge. Jeg skal lave... Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Ja.
Here, take a candy with you.
Ja, okay, fair. Yes. Så jeg tror, at det vi gør næste gang, guys, det er, at jeg har 3 bounties på, i Edgewater. Og jeg har også den der, det tror ikke, den giver ret meget, men den giver vel noget eller andet. Så har jeg den der. Jeg kan klemme den der bounty her i hvert fald.
How goes the hunt? Nothing. I believe it. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there.
Fik jeg 1000 for det? Okay. Skal vi så se, hvad vi har, guys. Så vi kan tage Edgewater og dræbe de der. Og der er Zoe's. Og den der. Og så den der. Vi kan gøre. Right. Alright, guys. Vi stopper for denne omgang her. Yes, jeg vil sige tusind tak, fordi I så med, dem der kommer så med. Vi fortsætter igen på torsdag, hvor vi simpelthen fortsætter med det her. Jeg vil gerne komme relativt langt i det den her næste uge her. Eller den her uge her, sorry. Og så få det færdiggjort det næste uge også. Og som sagt, så næste uge, så har vi en lille surprise, hvad vi skal spille der. Jeg tror, det bliver lidt overraskelse for nogen, hvad vi går i gang med. Men ja, jeg skal nok forklare, hvorfor vi gør, som vi gør, når vi går på det. Og så har vi også Discounty. Det er jo ikke en surprise, men det er jo sådan et lille spil, jeg starter med næste uge, men det er sådan et spil, jeg ikke nødvendigvis sådan spiller, hvor jeg siger, jeg spiller det til at have gennemført det. Det bliver sådan et spil, jeg kommer til at spille i løbet af... Jeg har jo så de her cozy streams, så jeg gerne vil have lidt flere af. Så det bliver sådan et spil, jeg kommer til at spille der. Så det... men jeg vil sige tusind tak, fordi I kom forbi dem, der har gjort det. Og så vil jeg sige, at jeg håber, vi ses på torsdag. Ellers så håber jeg, at vi ses en anden god. Kan I have det rigtig godt.